is, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the New York Jets.
Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, ready for another installment of the NFL International Series. And we are underway from North London. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And trotting out there, no introduction needed for this guy around the league. Now in his 7th season as a QB.
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes. So there's a lot of good that he did, but he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to guys wearing the jerseys that they're wearing this week, not the opposition.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Throwing Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dickson. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
On the return, it's Rodgers.
Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with the coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession.
They'll be led out by the former Colorado Buffalo, their rookie quarterback.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now because he's coming off of a strong performance in their team's win last week. And you just tell, even early in his rookie season, he's starting to get really comfortable out there, and things are starting to fall into place. In fact, in talking to the rival defensive coordinator the team is facing this week, he told me this young man's starting to get it.
The numbers for Gibbs from last week.
10 carries, 54 yards, and a touchdown.
It's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times, he plays a complimentary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning week after week.
Sanders.
This is caught at the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
DK Metcalf, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
The Jets offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
You look at this Bronco defense.
They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. This defense for the Broncos, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
He is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Jets first down. Now Jones. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense, because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it in.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 8.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones.
Now this aired out deep for Reed.
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Broncos are going to take over here up near the 40. So problems with Aaron passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all. On one throw.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10.
Go, Reed, go. 3, go.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
The Broncos in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 18.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
On the jump. Come on. Hey.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. Gets past 1 man. And the Broncos are going to be set up in the 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line.
1st and goal, Denver.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
70. 18, 5 years.
To throw now. Here's Sanders.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Holding offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
From the gun, it's Shedeur.
And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
He's got a man, complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver.
Jalen McMillan,
His third touchdown now on the year.
and the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And McPherson on for the extra point.
And it's good to make it 14-0. 5 plays there on that drive. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Isaac Guerendo to return. Oh, heck of a move. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
And New York set to take the field.
And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight. And that means this game is vital. Extremely important because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A first carry for Tyler Algier.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
No big surprise. Micah Parsons doing what he does so well, dropping him for a loss.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Over the middle, complete. It's Reed.
And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
The Jets on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Operating from the gun. Jones.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
It's a 49-yard punt, but subtract 9 there for the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Broncos offense and DK Metcalf getting ready to go back to work. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Here's Sanders. Over the middle. That's caught by Metcalf.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Ready.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18, 5, cut 19. Cut 19. Dragon 60.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker.
Brings up 2nd and 2. At
Panther
the
60.
23-yard line.
Deputy Ranger. Deputy Ranger. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 Lion. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Let's go.
Throwing, Sanders.
That is caught by Williams. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown, Denver.
A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Broncos have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. McPherson on for the point after.
And it is now 21-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it was Jameson Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
So out now come the Jets.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 23.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones.
He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And 3rd and 8 now. Back to throw. Jones. Throw left side is complete to Reed. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 39, Jones. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Back to throw again.
On the move past the 40.
And finally brought down at the 38.
Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Jets first down.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
It's a loss of 4 on what ought to be the final act of this first half. So these two teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means we go to Orlando. Here's Scott Hant. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half.
And he returns this to the 22. The Broncos offense and Jahmyr Gibbs headed back onto the field. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's 2nd best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Sanders to throw.
And he slings one that's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
That pass caught. It's Williams.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Broncos.
18, 70, Tampa Wolf, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Now Sanders.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Ready.
To throw is Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run. To the right side and complete to Metcalf.
Hurry,
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
To throw again, here's Sanders. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Drop
And the
60, drop
Broncos
60.
first down.
Mustang 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers, 70.
They'll look to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Intended for Jameer.
2nd and 10.
Drop 19.
Brings up 2nd
Buffalo
and 10.
18. Cowboy 80.
From the shotgun, Sanders.
His throw incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Riggs, Riggs. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Sanders going to throw again.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here.
A 55-yard attempt.
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, but there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this.
Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
On the give, here's Gibbs. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
The 18-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, hurt, hurt.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
60 Maverick, 60. Let's go now. 18, Bronco 80. Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
On 3rd and goal, Sanders.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Tucker Kraft
From 4 yards out.
And the Broncos take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it is 28-0.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Dances by him.
And they will ring him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start by running the option to the right. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They run here with Dowdle.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Now we're at the 41, second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Operating from the gun, Jones.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the run, it's Dowdle.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones.
Quick slant caught by Chase.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up third and 2.
Third and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Let's go. 65.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And he is going to have a Jets first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in London. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter.
Set. 18 cards.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Second and 11 now.
Second and 11 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go.
Throwing Jones.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Down and less than a yard.
Let's go now.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Jamar Chase
from 6 yards away.
And the Jets are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
Santos with the extra point. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he?
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Ready, set.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43.
Brought down by Jalen Watson. A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
The Broncos on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
Back to 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19.
Sanders. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Warriors 70. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
They'll go. Here's Sanders.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the 48.
Now Jones. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Out to the left here to Reed. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Back to throw. Jones. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Jamar Chase
With now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
and the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Second and
Let's
7.
go.
Second down, they go back to Gibbs.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter.
Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
19 Tiger. Riggs. Panther 11.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And that will force a turnover on downs. Jones throwing to start the drive. A strong running. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. First and 10 here.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here.
They'll come up. First and 10 here. Here's Jones. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. Now second down and a few inches.
10 more yards. Complete to number 1, Jamar Chase.
Jones. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he's taken down inside the 30. Here's first down.
That's another Jets first down. First and 10 at the 28.
To throw is Jones.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Jones looking to change the play.
That's another Jets first down.
Now Jones. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga.
And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
So they get the interception, and almost as importantly, a big return after that.
And who was the guy that saved the touchdown, partner? The guy who threw the interception. A lot of times, he just gives it the old Olay, but give him credit. He went old school. He was determined not to make this a pick six, and he got there in time to make the tackle.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
He'll find Metcalf. And he's going to have the Broncos first, and that should be the capper.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Broncos.
Here's Sanders.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
Tucker Kraft.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Broncos are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jets 14. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. On the return, Guerrero.
And New York set to take the field.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
They need only about the length of the football here on second down.
It's second and inches at the 33-yard line.
And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock.
Here comes third and the length of the football.
Let's go. Cut up. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Cut up.
Operating from the gun, Jones.
That's to the left sideline and incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Cowboy 80. 18. Pioneer. 79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19. Let's go.
Throwing, Sanders. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they'll get this down to the 10. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of